side.
Oh, live on Google Hangouts, YouTube on a Saturday night. I don't ever go live on Saturday night, so welcome in. Thanks for taking the time. If you watch this later, we're recording this on Saturday night. And I put the title as Surprise Live Show, Surprise Guest. Not really a surprise anymore. Terry just said Rockstar who? Thanks a lot, Terry. But if you watch this later, I imagine the thumbnail will give away the surprise. So, surprise. Surprise. KFP Fashion Boutique. What is going on, girl? Hi, Terry. How you doing? 23 people already watching. 30 people watching now. Hi, Dave. A lot of you people probably recognize the surprise guest. Some of you may not because some of you are newbies.
I don't know why I would be
Feel free to join the show anytime you're ready.
I don't know why anybody would think I'm a surprise.
Why is this loose? It's pretty not good. Whatever. My pop filter's loose. It's fine. It's fine. No, it's not that. It's loose over here. We just kind of threw this together. So no, it's loose. It's loose right there. Yeah. Anyways, I'll fix it later. What's up, guys? Hi, Casey and Dave. Hi, Adam and Deb, my favorite rock star. Thank you, Deb. And Siobhan says cello. Hi, cello. Back to you. The drive-by from the tax video. Yes, I told him that you did a drive-by.
Get that rascal fixed.
Dave, get that rascal fixed. I'll fix the mic later. You guys can hear us, right? That's all that matters. Let's make some money. Let's do. So Mark is a longtime watcher. First live. Welcome to the live show. Is the new baby here yet? Thomas Wilkerson.
The new baby is here.
New baby is here. Can I show a little flash preview of a?
Do you have a picture of that
just
baby?
A very quick one. Hang on. I have a little preview somewhere. Oh yeah, right there.
No.
I can give you just a little preview. That's it. That's it. Doesn't even look real in the picture.
He does. He's in there though.
He's in there. Okay.
He was 8 pounds 7 ounces.
Whoa! He's a chunky baby. Chunky. What up, Casey Dave? David's blog tube. Another David. Hey, what's going on? What's up, everyone? Dave makes some videos. Missed drive time. Congrats on new baby. I can't stay, so have a great night. Good night, Jeff Halstead. Thanks for at least dropping by for a minute. Appreciate that, buddy. 109 people in on a surprise night. Chris, did you go yard sailing today? I don't know who Chris is.
Is it Chris in the chat?
Are you talking to Chris in the chat?
Or Casey? Are you Chris?
Casey?
Is there something about you I don't know?
Hey, Heather Smith, what's up? I'm not sure if this may be a play on the fact that I told everyone in the mean comments that people always call me by the wrong name.
By the wrong name. Maybe that's what it was.
Maybe what it is. Just saw a post about the VIP. Whoa, look, we got lots of new people joining the VIP group. Make sure that you check it out. If you haven't already, send me a message. I'll hook you guys up with the VIP alter egos. Drive time. Good to see you from Just Inventory. Such a creative
When I actually explained to everybody why I haven't made videos in 6 months, no one's going to believe it.
No, they probably won't. 6 months. Yeah. Anyways, what's up, Colton? How you doing? Flipper Joe. Joe is part of the VIP group. So what's up, Joe? Hey, South Carolina. Carmen. Sorry, I meant Casey. No problem. Is it good to drop ship from AliExpress? No. You buy the stuff and bring it into inventory.
No,
yes.
Make sure you check
in.
the quality of your items first.
Lisa Bohannon, thank you so much. Daddy Dave duty. Yeah. Snowy New Jersey. Lots of you guys are snowy. How many of you are up north? Who's this Casey chick? Yeah, pretty much. Stephen Fielder in the house. What's going on, Stephen? What do you get when joining the VIP group? You get one-on-one video chats.
Listen, you know what you get? You get rub Casey's head.
Stop.
See that?
Don't touch me.
You can touch Casey's head.
Casey.
I mean, that's perfect.
Can you place a link for the VIP group? You just look up VIP. Ooh, I hit the mic. My bad. You look up VIP Reseller World. It's linked in the it's a private group, so you can't actually go into it, but just look up VIP Reseller World. The problem is you're not going to see anything because it's private. You get one-on-one coaching with me. You get to sit down and do one-on-one.
Your money's worth.
You get your money's worth. Yeah, I think you get way more than your money's worth. There's group bolo lists. We're also coming out this week with product and brand lists for bolos. I'm going to start doing them every month, so you'll get great items and brands and different hard goods and clothing, both, to sell. So you'll get those every month. You get a dedicated email. Of course, you get the one-on-one with me and a great group of people, amazing people in the group, almost to 200 members. So, you know.
That, Megan, was pretty funny.
Megan says, I'm offering an Alibaba drop shipping source for only $800. I'll teach you how to make $100,000 a month. Yeah, Megan is, listen, Megan makes bank from hers. Trust me.
Just kidding. That was
Can I rub his hair for good luck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, oh, it feels very nice.
Troll alert, Jamie Pace in the house. How much is VIP? It's $15 a month, Brian, but if you want the rest of 2018, I'll give it to you for $99. I've been hooking everybody up with that for the rest of 2018. Normally a year would be, for 12 months, I do like $150 if you pay up front. That way you get 2 months free. So whichever route you want to go, you can do it month to month and pay the full amount, or you can get a special pay up front. Just let me know. Shoot me a message on Facebook after this video. I'll get with you. Tampa, Florida, Stenley, just down the road. Thanks for joining in. A lot of people up north. Hey, guys, learning a lot from you guys. Carolyn, thanks a lot. I appreciate it. There's tons of good information on this channel. These videos are awesome. If you're a new viewer to this YouTube channel or new viewer just in general,
you're in a treat tonight.
Yeah,
Being live in this house.
Live
it's
in
a
this
treat.
house.
It's
crazy.
It's a treat.
Those of you that don't know, David, besides the new baby, there are 4 others. That's a grand total of 5. There's 4 others.
Correct.
And they are 9, 7, 4, and 2.
And 2. And new baby. And they're
9,
all
7,
right there
4,
in the kitchen.
2. They all just got home from hanging out with their grandpa, so they are a little wound up. It's almost bedtime. You guys could hear that. We are going to talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. We didn't have anything planned for you. I was here. We're hanging out. So whatever you guys want to ask, I'll let you guys have this video belong to you. Just let me know what you want to talk about. Someone make a damn durable iPhone cord. God, my son broke another. I'm with Jamie on that. Can somebody make cords that don't break? That'd be awesome.
I even fell for the whole braided cord thing, and
it doesn't work.
Break.
Yep, I broke one.
It doesn't matter. Yeah.
Jamie still has a wrench. Yeah, Jamie's still an admin in my group. I don't even think Dave's an admin in my group.
Wow. You take a little break and you get demoted around
6 months around here, get you a demotion, no doubt about it. Whatever you guys want to talk about, it's your chat. There's 150 of you. Somebody's got to have an interesting conversation they want to have.
The TV in his bedroom.
Jimmy Gallup has, my son has 5 also. Speaking of, I got an interesting package of Rockstar chocolate in the mail. Thank you very much for sending that. I forgot to put that in the video, but I have it at home. I'll photograph it later. Is this your brother, Casey? No, my brother. My brother is here in Tampa. He's not here. But he's
just gonna say he's not here.
He's just not here. He's 10 years older than me.
That's a good question, Casey.
Hey, Casey, how do you ship ties? Is there any way to do it besides first class mail? There's no way you'd want to do it. That's the cheapest route. And unless somebody asks you and requests for priority and pays for it, you just ship it first class in a poly bag, right on out the door.
Carrier pigeon. You could put it in a Ziploc and a rubber band it to his little foot.
Thomas says he did the flea market thing today. I feel like somebody has been all over me with a stick.
Dude, I had 2 weeks zero sale since I'm drop shipping from AliExpress. Any suggestions?
Stop drop shipping from AliExpress. Yeah. Stop drop shipping. Stop trying to drop ship anyways. What flea market did you go to, Thomas? Would you go to Big Top? Goodwill is expensive now. Where else in Tampa can I get some cheap clothes? Stenley, garage sales, Facebook groups.
Here's the rule of thumb for supply and demand. Demand goes up, supply costs may go up. So you should just raise your current prices to try to meet the offset.
Right. Jerry has 5, 1 adopted, 2 fosters, and 2 grandchildren. Cranking. You got a lot of catching up to do there. Somebody said they named an energy drink after me. No, I'm pretty sure we don't need to talk about that. I don't want to get sued again.
Dave, when are you going to do your own show again? So part of the problem that I had is when the time changed, I leave work and come home around 6 o'clock. And once the time changed, I couldn't shoot any more video in my car because it was dark.
Yeah.
And it broke it. So once the time changes again, I'll figure out some way to continue. I can pick back up, and then I'll have to deal with it once the time changes.
And we're in Florida, so we're going to start getting longer days, probably in what, like 2 months?
It gets dark at 5 o'clock.
Yeah, it gets dark at 5.
There's no way I can't do anything.
I mean, it's pitch black by 6 p.m. So I saw a couple other questions from people that I was going to do. Heather Smith said, brother from another mother. Yeah, except both of our mothers are off. Yeah, no. Weather was finally good enough to hit
What are
few
your
garage
long-term
sales.
goals?
What are my
I love these
long-term goals?
questions.
Are you happy where you are now, or do you want to grow about how much? $250,000 business, $1 million? Have you thought about this topic? That's a great question. Bernie's Bootlegs has a great question. Long-term goals. Well, obviously, my long-term goal is to make like $1 billion. Bezos, I'm coming for you. Let's do realistic long-term goals. Let's start with this year, 6 months to 12 months down the road. What are we thinking for 6 months to 12 months? I would like to take my business from beginning six figures. I'd like to do a 50% increase. So I would like to tack on, another 5,000 to 10,000 a month in profit. Would be awesome if I could.
You can come in here.
You can come in here.
We're on live.
We're live though.
The whole internet.
The oldest of the clan has approached.
We're on live.
So that's kind of long-term, 6 to 12 months out, that I would like to add 50% to my total business.
You want to make sure you get in the front.
You're behind the microphone. That's the oldest of the clan. Say hi.
Hi.
I would like my business to get to $500,000. That would be, 50%, probably, give or take. President's Day thrift store sales. The holiday, yes. Monday, the post office is closed. It's fine. I was at Funland. Oh, he was at the trade or the swap meet in the parking lot on Hillsborough. Funland.
Who was?
Thomas. He said he went to the flea market, but it was the right-hand side of Hillsborough Avenue, right after 22nd. It's on the right. It's the drive-in.
Oh,
yeah.
How was that? Was that good?
He said it feels like he's been a stick. I'm assuming because of the neighborhood. Thomas was at a flea market, a swap meet in a pretty rough part of town. So, hold on. Get married? They're asking long-term goals, I think, to get married.
Yeah, because you're talking about like 6 months. I'm like, what?
I'm not going to be married in the next 6 months, if that's what you're asking.
Long term is you take you look at about a 5-year stretch and you figure out if there's what kind of growth you could get to if you could maintain it, because there's a point in what we do that it's no longer about growth, it's really about maintaining. And
that too.
So
yeah.
that's something that everybody has to understand.
I remember I used to do, back in the day of cell phones, we used to do $25,000 a week in sales we could hit. So it was crazy. And then it just can go away. You have to maintain what you have. What's the massive flea market in Daytona called? I do not know. I've never been over there, actually. Where is the place that you absolutely love shopping more than any place else? Is there anything new that we think we should always pick up when we're looking for? I don't enjoy the bins. I don't enjoy digging. I'm just going to put it out there. It's a great place to get stuff. I don't enjoy it. I like Salvation Army because I can flip the racks and they're usually really well priced. I actually enjoy shopping at pawn shops. Pawn shops are fun to shop at. They've got some cool stuff, but their prices have gone through the roof, so it won't happen. It's going to show up too. What was the other one? What items should people be picking up that they've never thought of picking up before? DVD VCR combos. That was number 3 in the line that was yelling. What's Davette's name? Are you referring to
Delani?
Oh, I thought they were referring to your wife.
No, Delani.
Oh, Delani, yeah. 1 boy and 4 girls. He's got 1 girl and 4 boys. See, it's reversed. See that? Yeah, the Bolo list and the VIP group is going to be awesome, guys. I can't wait for that too. Wait, was this your partner in the old cell phone business? No. We did deals together, but he was not my cell phone business partner. If you're talking about the one that got sued with me, no. We don't talk about his name.
We're on live.
You're welcome to join us. 60,000 people. If you want to be on the internet and be famous. Just wondering. Okay, anyways. There's lots of company in the house tonight. He's giving me a death stare. I don't think he understands all this. Anyways. If you had $50,000 to invest in a business, what an appropriate question. What would you do with it? Well, it turns out I do have $50,000 invested, and well, you're pretty sure you know what I did with $50,000. So just in case you needed any follow-up, I'd buy stuff cheap and resell it. And yeah, can you cross-post items on the same multiple websites? It's technically against policy, but you can. A lot of people do it and get away with it. I just wouldn't recommend it on a consistent basis, especially if it's only one of our unique items. What year did you start? What? Oh, Delani's behind us. I see her. I didn't even see her. at first. What year was when I started selling? So 2007, I think. 2008.
My luck. I'll keep having one kid per marriage.
Oh, Jamie. Yeah. Jamie's already got 2.
Nice.
Hello, little one. People said hello to you. What is Bolo? It's be on the lookout for. It's like a list of like the best-selling brands and types of stuff. You go broke, Jamie. That's funny.
So we have people over here that are asking questions and we're
it's like a question.
We're Q&A for my answering questions.
Yeah. Got a price. Original condition price $299. Timothy says my first February. How's this month compared to others? Beginning of the year is always down in sales after fourth quarter. You'll do better during spring and summer, obviously. I missed that one. Aaron's watching from the bar. What's up, Aaron? How you doing? Achievements or investments from 2007 till now. Oh, tenfold. I do, I can do 400,000 to 500,000 a year, depending. And then, back in 2007, 2008, I was lucky to do 40 or 50,000 a year. Kidding me? Some people that recognized you. Do you ever get tired of answering the same 5 or 10 questions over and over again? No, because I used to, but I realized that a lot of people just found me or they're new. They've never even seen the channel. So they're, you have to understand that half of the people that watch this, I'm at a 50% rate of returning watchers versus new watchers. So anytime there's 200 or 300 people watching at a time, 100 are brand new at least. So, quit sourcing and buy pallets. Yeah, Thomas, buying pallets is probably the better route to go for you. Definitely, your sourcing time is your time is more valuable than the sourcing you're putting in. Percent of profit on eBay is always 50% across the board. Everything I sell is 50% margin always. Megan Moani just turns out she's pregnant with her second little one.
Worship eBay. Very nice.
Yeah. What kind of watch is that? It's Burberry. Mine or his? He's got an Apple watch.
Mine up.
That's Burberry. Ken, do you know what you don't always ask? Yeah, a lot of people are scared to ask questions because they're scared of looking dumb. Tex, thanks a lot for the super chat. Appreciate that.
Thanks for the $1.
Thanks for the $1. We're splitting the super chats. That's funny. We're splitting $2.
We got a donation.
We did. Would you recommend buying storage units? It depends on your area. It really depends. Bulk buying is not good here. Too much competition.
The storage units are not good. There's a lot of competition.
Yeah, there's a lot of competition and the quality went down a lot. Yeah. Long time no see from Christina. What's up, Christina? She lives in Orlando. How you doing? Do I utilize promoted listings? I do. Mine are set at like 7% typically. If you do trending, it's closer to 8%. So you're giving away, 8% right off the top. I don't recommend it. If you have unique items or top, like higher end items, I don't recommend giving away the 8%. If you're selling something cheaper, giving away 10% of $20, $2 to promote it, yeah, maybe. But if you're selling, $200 or $300 items, I wouldn't recommend it. It's too much money to give up. Plus you're against the competition. Everybody's kind of, topping the next guy by going higher and higher and higher in the promoted percentages. Yeah, appreciate the likes, guys. Really appreciate that. 54 out of 176. Melissa, congratulations on the new baby. Dave, not me. Somebody's going to reread that later and be like, what? Casey had a new baby? What? No. How do you develop process for employees? Just Inventory asked, how do you develop your process for employees? Two things that are always the same. Employees don't work well unless they're supervised. Don't allow, a lot of you try to get employees that you can do like VAs and virtual assistants at home. Do not allow employees to work at their home where you can't watch them. Even if you train them in-house, don't do that because as soon as they get free, they will milk the clock. And I recommend paying piecework and not hourly because they'll milk that as well. Pay them per piece and not per hour. Absolutely. And the going rate is like $1 to $1.25 a piece. So if they want to make $500 or $600 a week, they've got to, knock out 500 or 600 pieces. So, do I have a channel showing how to open a shop? I don't own a shop. I don't do brick and mortar. Everything I do is online. I don't lower prices for first quarter.
Never hire family.
Never hire family. Yeah. I've made that mistake. I hired my mom for a while and as good as you are, Mom, I love you because you watch my videos.
You want to add anything to that? You got some input into hiring family over there.
Michelle Ravel, thank you for the $5 super chat. Dave needs diapers.
I do.
Adam, $3 super chat. Good to see you, Dave. After fees, you both get $1. Yeah, YouTube takes $1 of my $3 donations. Thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate that. Or don't hire your best friends either. At the time, I was partners with a very good friend. It did not work out well.
I will continue making videos.
Yes, he will. Hiring family. What's the hardest part of hiring family? What do you think the worst part of it is?
You got way more experience than we
both
do.
Of us.
I mean, I've made a few mistakes hiring.
You can nod yes or no. Do you think they can get away with stuff just because they are family? No. I didn't. Hiring my mom is different. My mom's not going to try to and I don't mean stealing from me, getting away with stuff. I mean just slacking off or cutting corners. She wasn't like that. My mom's pretty detailed oriented. It's just, I don't know. It just doesn't feel the same as an employee. It's just hire somebody you trust, but don't hire your family. That's all.
Biggest competition is my dad now.
I shill bid his auctions, Nike box. Yeah. Then
what did you do? You taught your dad
how to do something.
What you were doing, and now he's doing it?
That's actually a pretty common question I get is when you hire an employee, how do you keep them from going out and competing with you? Most of the time they don't have the money. That's a lot of it. And they don't have
my father-in-law was sitting off at the side of the table, and he was sitting there grinning at us the entire time until we asked that question about family. Because he is left. His company is family
owned,
operated. Huge majority of the families. And
law school rockstar wanted to know how who we were talking to. I got you. Yeah, his father-in-law, his wife's dad, obviously. I paid my 14-year-old to take my pictures. Best money spent. See, that's something that's reasonable. Yeah. If a shirt looks really nice but not name brand, would you still buy it? I have. I've bought a lot of stuff that was just oddball, weird, and it worked.
No. Once she got extremely pregnant,
she couldn't sell anymore.
She couldn't keep up with her eBay store and manage the handful of employees.
Does Dave do private label on Amazon? Yes, he does. And how many items does he have? I don't know how many SKUs you have, but you have 10,000, 20, 30,000. I don't know.
Currently, we have about 275,000 pieces of inventory. Spread across the world.
How many SKUs
my
do you
operation
have?
is a little. We have about 900 SKUs.
900 SKUs. There you go.
And what I did was I shifted focus from here because there's a lot. Everybody wants to bring stuff here and brand it and sell it here. And I stepped off to the side, and now probably 80% of everything that I'm doing is in other countries around the world via Amazon.
Yeah, that's all Amazon and private label stuff. It's all FBA too. It's not kept in. Well, you have some stuff in house.
So it's like every day we get that thing comes up on the screen. It goes. Once you're really in Amazon on the FBA side, it says you've got 90 days worth of material left in this location in, I'll just say France, right? And then we will have to do whatever ordering, or we'll move stuff from our warehouse and we'll set up an FBA shipment and ship it overseas. Whatever is taking place, Amazon really is the powerhouse behind this. I'm supplying product for them to sell. And that's the reality of what we're doing here. We're not supplying product for us to sell. We have no control over it. And so don't ever kid yourself. All I'm doing is I'm putting out the money to buy the product, and they say, you're going to ship this to Quebec. You're going to ship this to Montreal. You're going to ship this wherever we tell you, and you better do it with a quickness.
Yeah, that's about right.
Really it.
That's about right. I had a picture from a while ago.
I do now. So I moved past the point where I was just buying, let's just say, random material, because somebody kept bringing up AliExpress. There's a point where
pallets,
we had to ensure quality, so we had to get into manufacturing agreements with manufacturers, basically,
like the actual
so we could
people
maintain the quality of their quality slips. I have other manufacturers that will pick up immediately. The cost of my goods will go up slightly, but I can maintain the quality because Amazon looks at me like all day, every day. And if in the second somebody says, I purchased a product from you and the quality wasn't good, man, I'm getting a phone call. Yeah. And it's serious. And they're serious about how they want quality handled.
They handle bigger accounts a lot differently than they just shipping in a few items to Amazon as well. You're not going to get that kind of scrutiny just shipping a few items. I had a photo I was going to show everyone.
Am I working for mobsters? If mobsters are another word for Amazon, yes.
Or for your father-in-law? Yes.
No. Don't bring him into this. No.
I had a picture.
Amazon is always on my. That is correct. That's a very nice way of saying it.
I had a picture, but I don't have it anymore. It was at your office, but I don't have it anymore. That's my bad. I had a picture of Dave's office in one of the rooms.
So quality control for the material that's coming in is still handled here. You could attempt to hire people over there, but then you're hiring people that
Are
work
not trained to. Hold on a second.
You know, the version of what they're doing over there versus what we're doing over here is much different. I can hire them and I can pay them, and the material will still come over here, and I will still have to review everything done here. You can't unless, you know, if I hired somebody and shipped them over there. That's really what it comes down to. I've tried several times and it didn't work each of those times. Just starting on eBay, should you ship international? The realities to that, and this is just my experience, and my experience may not be worth anything. When we would sell here and we were shipping internationally, and I'm going to exaggerate the numbers, but let's just say 9 out of every 10 orders, people wanted to return them. And at that point, you cannot pay to ship the stuff back. You've lost the material. And there could be nothing wrong with the material, but international buyers know, and they can exploit that fact, and there's little you can do about it. Even with the global ship program, very, very, very difficult, and it's very expensive to bring stuff back. And it went against me every time. My top best 3 selling countries. Really, I don't have a top 3. I got to be honest. It's everything is so spread out that I don't review it based on that. Foreign QC guy, I'm your man. Oh, very nice, very nice. There you go. You keep saying 2 weeks of 0 sales, drop shipping from AliExpress. You can't do it. Get multiple samples prior to choosing products. Yes. So when you're going to buy products from AliExpress or Alibaba, you have to bring in sample packs. You have to review the quality, make sure that the suppliers have a lot of good consistency in their manufacturing. And the other thing that you'll learn quickly is there's a lot of resellers or brokers on AliExpress and Alibaba reselling the original manufacturer's material. And it's very, very, very tough for you to fish through initially. Listing programs are you using? Everything now is done straight on Amazon, and there are no listing programs because my SKUs are my SKUs, reorders are put in, and everything gets updated on the fly. Introduce yourself for those of us. I'm David DePristo, and my YouTube channel is Drive Time with Dave, and I put out videos talking about higher levels of business and what the future can look like. I'm a goals-oriented seller. I look at, a year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. From getting started to maintaining your business is what I do versus opportunistic buys and thrifting from Goodwill, from Salvation Army. Those are the things that I don't focus on. That's Casey's wheelhouse, not mine. What programs do you use to select the best products? Really, there's really no program for selecting products. You have to be able to look at what's moving in the market, whether it's technology, whatever the trends are, and be able to position yourself in with those trends and products to be able to continuously grow your business. Okay, let's see if I've missed any questions here. There's so much screaming going on here. Samples prior. Yep, I answered that one.
go supervise this since you were probably causing me problems.
No, all the screaming in there is very distracting to me.
Oh.
So we're just caught up. List my clothes for 7:10.
All right, what's up, guys? We're back.
No more Amazon questions. They shifted back.
Oh, okay, I'm back, guys. Sorry about that.
My sanity's easy part.
How do you survive with all those kids?
Yeah.
How come it's auto setting to 720 and not 1080? This camera's 1080. It clearly says 1080, right?
It does. It's a terrible looking picture.
Yeah, what's up with the terrible looking picture?
Filling live. I don't know.
Hold on. Let me refresh this. No, didn't improve it.
Really weird.
How to get in your Facebook group? You just shoot me a private message on Facebook. It is $15 a month or $99 for the rest of 2018, and I will. I'll take care of the rest. That's all you got to do. I will check my phone afterwards, and you guys, anybody who messages me, I will. I'll take care of it. He's going to round up the circus. So, anyways, I just wanted to give you guys a. Maybe once it posts to YouTube, it shoots up to 1080. My camera is 1080, so I don't know why it's not recording in 1080. It may be something to do with the settings I have on the thing. I'll have to check on that. That's my fault, guys. That's my fault. It's slightly blurry. Yeah, it looks really blurry on our end. I don't actually know what's going on with it on my end. I don't know. It's really weird. Anyhow, anything else we can cover for you guys? Yeah, lots of great info in the VIP group. I'm going to get off here soon. I got to run out in a little while. I appreciate everyone dropping in for a Saturday night. Appreciate all the super chats we got. Appreciate everybody hanging out. I'll let Dave say bye once he rolls back in. What kind of microphone is that? Yeah, I'd be happy to show you the microphone. This is a Blue Yeti Blackout Edition with a Knox Audio pop filter. This microphone's right around $100. Very, very good quality. There's Davey's back. Who has good President's Day sales? My Salvation Army is half off everything President's Day. Remember, the post office is closed Monday. You can't ship anything. Banks are closed too, I believe. Yes, banks are probably closed. Yeah, UPS will be running. Yeah. Yeah, UPS will run Monday. They will. FedEx will. My view, good night. Good night to Bundalo Wilson too. I just had to
It does look better. Look at that.
Oh, look, it just fixed itself.
It
check that out. It focused.
It focused.
Wow, camera looking better. It looks okay on the computer, but not on my TV. Good show, guys. Thanks, Law School Rockstar. If there's anything else you guys want to ask Dave before we jump out of here in a few minutes, by all means, ask. Ask it away. We'll answer a few more, and then we'll get headed out of here. I think I'm going to go to Top Golf and party, and then I'm going to go to Dave and Buster's and party, and actually I'm going to go to my bed and party with some chips. Are you mainly a Ben's picker or a thrift picker? Both. No, nobody's opposed to private label. If it's done right, you can make a lot of money.
Yes, I have my own products made. I own the copyrights, the sales marks. I own all the patents, the designs.
Good night, Stenley. Later, Dirty South. Everyone heading out. We'll answer a couple last-minute questions. Otherwise, we are going to head out as well.
No.
Jungle Scout is Jungle Scout's more for like recurring products. I don't know if that makes sense, but
I do combine products to generate my own SKUs, and that's the easiest way to offer. You know, I can come up with a good example here. I like camera lenses, right? And so I was doing a little thing where we would do, a camera bag with camera lenses with a little monkey grip hand and a few things. Those are some of the things that I sell, and it works very, very well. Bundles are a great way when people are searching for X and then a bundle comes up for the same money. You're going to buy my bundle every time. Right. I don't make as much money as the guy selling the one individual thing,
but it guarantees the sale.
But I simply sell more items. 10,000 in solar panels. Love solar panels.
Shantae,
now that the government just
questions above. What did Shantae's question say? Shantae, you can ask again.
The government now has imposed a huge tariff for importing solar panels.
Good night, John.
So everything in the solar arena is going to be tough.
Prayers for Dave's ears. What's the YouTube channel? It is Drive Time with Dave. There you go. Hope you're joking. A Trippa found some Gloria Vanderbilt for just $12. Is that a great deal or what? No. Carmen, good night.
Yeah, and that's the key to make you feel like you're getting a better deal. But when you actually can on Amazon, it's not like you can't verify it. So you can see, for like a few more dollars, you're getting 3 or 4 more items. And that's the beauty of the bundling and what Amazon provides us. Yeah. Rugers is just coming to join us.
Who did? Ruggers Customs, what's up, buddy? Be safe, gotta run. See you, Thrift Trader.
I don't know if there's something wrong with the chat. It keeps stopping.
Hashtag Sunshine State. Sometimes the chat has to catch up, yeah. Listed a Vineyard Vine shirt, sold in 25 minutes. Thanks, Casey, for the photo tips. No problem, but that means you sold it too cheap. Did I miss the new baby's intro to YouTube? Getting any sleep? I showed a picture.
Yeah.
How's the sleep?
Yeah, I need earplugs. My next door neighbor's kids drive me nuts with sound through my windows. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
You should call the police.
Every order comes to you before. Yes. So so we buy a typical order for me is say.
Yeah, no, I think
say 20,000 pieces.
I think before
and it all comes in and every box gets open, everything gets sorted and checked by us.
Dave, how long did it take you to build your business? It's been years, many years. I've known Dave for almost 10, 11, something like that. So I think the question that Melissa's asking, and I get this question a lot, is Melissa, don't take this the wrong way. I love you, hon. People try to be lazy. They just want to buy something from somebody and have it shipped right to Amazon. I get this question a lot. How do I avoid bringing the stuff into my building? Stop.
You don't.
Buy the merchandise, ship it in, open it up, go through it, quality control it, label it for Amazon, and ship it back to Amazon. Stop trying to get around it and cut corners. Most of the people asking me to do that are either lazy, which Melissa's not, or cheap because they don't want to pay the money because they're trying to straight drop ship, or they don't understand the process and quality control and they just want to cut the corners, and it's just not going to happen. You're going to put yourself out of business.
It's called chasing unicorns and chasing a fantasy to make money is a complete waste of time and your money. It's not really. If everybody could just drop ship from Alibaba, nobody'd have any material in any building anywhere, and we'd all be rich.
Yeah.
But it's not realistic.
Yeah, Melissa's super smart. I think she just asked because just like a general knowledge, but like a lot of people truly believe they're going to do that. Amazon is twice a month you get payments, unless you're like very old time.
Yeah, I get mine will deposit every day if we want it, but that's
typical Amazon is
it's based on your items, your total sales. There's a lot of variables when you're working with Amazon. Once you get past a certain point, everything will change for you.
I suppose Melissa's right. If you had good suppliers that you've been ordering from over and over again and you trusted the supply, perhaps you could instruct them to ship it to Amazon for you to save double shipping, but you would have to have a really good relationship and history. There's no telling that it couldn't end up being China. Yeah. And then Paul has an interesting thought that you could fly to China to inspect the inventory.
At least 4 times a month. At least.
Well, I wonder, Paul's not got a bad idea. Let's say you were buying big orders. This is big orders. And you were about to pay $2,000 or $3,000 for shipping to get it to you, and then $2,000 or $3,000 back to Amazon. All of a sudden, you could just take a trip to China and have it shipped from China. You could do that. Casey, your buddy that just visited you is promoting drop shipping through retailers by OA. Okay, so that's that we're not talking about private label importing, exporting from China. That's iffy because you never know what you're going to get from China until you have an established relationship. Buying like online arbitrage or retail arbitrage, let's say that you found something from Walmart. This is what he's getting at. You buy something from Target or Walmart. Let's say you found some Ghostbuster toys that are $5 and you're going to buy them all and have them sent to Amazon.
Funny that you'd mention that.
Yeah, funny you mentioned that. And you buy them, and you're gonna have them shipped to Amazon where they're gonna sell for $25. If you're buying from a known RA or OA supplier, like like a Walmart or a Target, you definitely could do that without handling the merchandise. You could repost the Ninja Turtle toy on Amazon, sell it for $25, and then order it from Walmart and have it shipped. We used to have a girl that did that from eBay to Amazon with iPods and stuff. Yep. And so she came to know us as a good source. And so she trusted all the iPods we were selling would go to the customer. Now, Sears Marketplace, do I tell them that one?
Sure.
So she was buying them off of Amazon and flipping them to Sears Marketplace. which is crazy. Sears Marketplace allows you used goods, but for some reason the Sears Marketplace had a high markup. She could make 20, 30, 40 bucks per item. She'd buy, or she'd list our inventory from Amazon on Sears, and if it sold, whoop, it would go. She always emails, please don't put it in the box, don't do blah, 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 all that. It's doable, but you really have to know the source. So the best way to do that would be retail arbitrage or OA, because if you're ordering from a Walmart or a Target or a Toys R Us, the quality, what it's going to be good. It's probably going to be very rare that you'd ever have an issue with something like that. OA is online arbitrage. That means you're going to like a Walmart website and finding an item they have for sale, or a Wayfair or Newegg or some website online. You find an item they have for $10 that's selling on Amazon for 30. You post the material on Amazon for sale, even though you don't have it. And if you make the sale, you hurry up and go to Walmart's website, order it, and put in the customer's information.
So here,
no different than anything else.
And I love this question here.
And then Walmart runs out and you're screwed. Yeah, that could happen.
Aren't FBA storage fees high? Well, if you're not selling anything and you've got thousands of products sitting in the buildings, it's going to be a problem for you. But when the material is selling, it's the cost of doing business.
It's fees that you have to pay. You're either going to pay it to Amazon for FBA, you're going to pay an employee or a shipper, you're going to pay for a building. Somewhere that money's going to come out. So.
But they are not real, and that's why it's called chasing unicorns.
Yeah. I see that quite often when I shop for myself online. So there's Marketplace, and I assume an online place could run out of stuff. It happens. You go to Walmart and you're trying to buy something, it says out of stock. You would just have to keep a really good close eye on that. So, Adam, I mean, those websites is possible, but the thing about retail arbitrage and OA, and I know we were going to end this video, but that's okay. Is that the prices, there's not a lot of room. Remember, these sites are all competing against each other. If you found a Ghostbuster toy for, $10 on like Walmart or Target, it's not going to be $40 on Amazon in most cases. They're going to be pretty close. To find items that have a gap in profit margin that will allow you to buy it for 10 and sell it for 40, you really got to do a lot of hunting. I've gone through these stores and scanned for hours and not found much. So keep that in mind.
Hi. You coming to? Oh. Ooh.
That's my cue. What's the Ghostbusters bolo that Dave laughed about? No, there's no bolo. We just
it was about a year ago, and we ended up buying like 500 or 600 of these Ghostbuster toys from Walmart on clearance.
Ghostbuster stickers
and
unicorns fart rainbows.
They were like $5 a piece, and they were selling on Amazon for like $25 a piece. And so the second somebody says that, it just
Ghostbusters makes me. I bought the little girl Ghostbuster action figures and I sold them for profit too. RA is the most overrated thing in reselling. It can be good, but a lot of the people who boast these huge, we did $1 million and $5 million on RA, with the exception of one person that I know of for a fact, a lot of it is really gross exaggeration or a lot of smoke and mirrors. I do know one guy, but let me tell you how he does. And he is one of the biggest, and he only does $500,000 a year in sales, and he only makes $100,000 off of it pre-tax if he's lucky. He drives around in a truck all day to 50 stores a day, 12 hours a day, 7 days a week, buying, selling, shipping, renting hotels, gas money. That's what it takes to do RA to make serious money. And he's still not making a ton of money. He does very well, and he knows who I'm talking about. I'm not going to name him, but I do know for a fact, I've seen it, that's what he does. But who wants to live a life like that? 12, 14 hours a day, driving store to store to store to buy stuff, to pack it up by the end of the day, to ship it out to UPS in the morning, to get back out to the stores. That's a crazy life. I don't know. Resell Rabbit. No, I don't know anything about Resell Rabbit, but that's not who I'm talking about. Somebody said, Dave, are you ordering from China over and over multiple times, or shelf life 1 year? Yeah, reorders, right?
Yes.
For the popular ones. If something doesn't sell, you don't reorder.
That's right. You just drop it.
Just drop it, yeah. Oh.
What?
I'm pretty sure that was on video, by the way. Yes, it was. Did she not walk?
South America, yeah, you can't. It's over your shoulder, though. South America is much easier to source from. It's closer on our time zone, and you can actually find people who speak English. Well, man, if listen, I got to be honest. If you shoot us an email, I'd love to come have lunch with you, because
Thomas,
you just said something to me. Because the last guy that I had a conversation with about that, it didn't work like you just said. And I would love to actually understand it.
From Chile. Thomas just ordered from Chile. I think he mentioned that to me once.
I know people that do that, and they talk and they say,
yeah, Ruggers was going to say the same thing.
The quality is very, very, very inconsistent. So,
like that made in Guatemala, I see that on some products that some guy ordered.
Yeah. I mean, if you're having great luck, man, that's awesome.
I don't want to steal his sources, but
I don't want to know. I'd like to hear more about it, because I mean, at least I could say, well, I actually know somebody that's having luck doing something down there. Because to my knowledge,
I've never ordered from South America.
What happens is you start making some orders, and you send the money, and pretty soon the quality gets kind of terrible. And then before you know it, you've sent a whole bunch of money, and you've got a whole lot of bad product.
Thanks for asking questions, Ken. Thanks for watching. Yeah, I've never ordered from South America, so I'd be interested. I've ordered from Hong Kong, from China, from Taiwan, from I think I ordered from Korea.
Buy from South America.
I do 100% RA and averaging around 80 to 120%. Typically is 4 to 6 hours of driving and buying stuff, working 4 days a week. And last year did 400,000 in gross sales in 8 months. What was the profit? What did he say? 100% RA, averaging 80 to 120% ROI. So you telling me you did 300? Well, I don't know what your cost of goods was, but what was your total net profit? Spythe, what was net profit on 400K? I'd be interested. I mean, I'm not saying RA is not possible, but man, it sounds like a lot of work to me. Stuff got here in a week. Thomas said he got his stuff from South America in a week. I'm curious what somebody did. Spent 100,000 on cost of goods. Total net was 102 according to Inventory Labs. So 400,000 in sales, 30% went to fees and all that stuff. So that left him 280. He spent 100,000 cost of goods, left 180, and then he had FBA fees, shipping, storage fees, packing materials, all that kind of good stuff. Stores $40 a month store. So he did 102,000 in profit. She's like hugging the wall so she doesn't get seen. It's not for 99% people.
Solar instead of used clothes. The tariffs now that have been put on solar is going to make solar impossible. You can't bring anything in from outside of the United States. They've done it to increase the solar production here in the U.S. So you can say that, and I can link about 100 stories right now from the government that shows these taxes are like 33% over what they were.
Yeah,
it's just not going to happen. It's
the government's got a lot of control.
The bringing in cheap solar panels and selling them over here, it's over.
I can tell you a story. Mark Zuckerberg, the owner of Facebook, was trying to, because I don't know if you guys know this, he bought a plot of land in Hawaii and a house for $100 million, and he solared the whole thing, and he was trying to get solar panels shipped in to Hawaii, which I know what he was trying to do. And they shut him down with a quickness. They gave him a big stink about he spent like $150,000 on his own solar panels for that house. It was crazy. One hint is I do apparel, but people are stuck on the BS shoe hype. Yeah, the shoe hype is all for views in YouTube. Trust me. The shoe hype is not what you think it is. Those guys running around, I mean, yeah. I'm not going to comment on it. You guys know my opinion. But the apparel RA, I do some apparel RA. I go to Kohl's and buy the Jennifer Lopez, the Jessica Simpsons, the Lauren Conrads, the Under Armours. I do all that at Kohl's. I've been in Kohl's 4 or 5 times in the last few months. Looking for a house for sale, and they had leased solar panels. Stephanie Purdue, what's up? FPL blows? What? Florida Power and Light? Is that what she's talking about? Okay. Be nice if the quality would be better on solar. It's gotten better. It's gotten better. Elon Musk tried to do that Solar City, didn't he?
He owns Solar City.
He owns Solar City, I guess. Yeah. RA can be nice, but not guaranteed repeatable. That's the other problem with RA.
Shoes? Besides on YouTube or
such phonies. I didn't say that. You guys had that in the comment section.
I don't know.
It was all for views because one big YouTuber started doing the shoe hype, so all the rest of them tried to follow suit. Keep that in mind when you see like a fad.
I'm trying to make beds, but I get dumping charge if I buy the complete unit. Yep. Yeah, there's a lot of
Scott. He's gonna start doing more. Yeah.
Yeah. It was difficult doing videos in my car when the time changed. It gets dark at 5 o'clock, and when I drive home, I can't. I turn the camera on. It's dark. I couldn't shoot videos, and it turned into a big problem. And I can try to do it here at the house.
But
and for anybody that's been here for the last hour has heard the amount of screaming going on.
Yeah. I'm glad you're not a follower. No. This thing is driving me nuts. God, Jesus. This microphone is something that I have to work on.
You can make money with any product. How much of that product you can buy consistently and turn it over and continue maintaining your sales it's an entirely different matter. So everybody can talk about sales and clothes and iPods and iPhones and all these things. Until you find something that you can get over and over and over that has good quality, you're not doing anything.
No reseller network. It is not Crazy New York Driver. No. Thanks for putting him back on. You're welcome, Melissa. Thanks for joining us.
LL Bean big policy change. No, I don't know that.
Do you guys hear about the LL Bean big policy change? No, I don't know anything about LL Bean, but you may want to tell Luke about it. Way too much investment in shoes to make such a small ROI. I stick with hard goods.
Oh, thanks, Melissa.
Reseller network. It's Drive Time with Dave. It is not Crazy New York Driver. I don't even know that guy, and he's Crazy New York Driver. I'm in Florida.
Who is the surprise guest?
You're the surprise guest.
I'm the surprise.
Oh, yeah, I did hear about that, Chris Magnelli. No more lifetime warranty on LL Bean pants. They couldn't maintain that anyways. I can't imagine how much money they lost on that. That's ridiculous. Lifetime warranty on your pants. I don't even know who offers that. Good times. All right, anyways. You don't read my posts in your group? Yes, I do. I did. That's where I saw it. I knew I had seen it. But you guys got to remember, too, the group gets like 500 posts a day. I don't see a lot of it, but I did see that. Hubcap Joe equals Crazy New York Driver. Yeah, I know who he is, Reseller Network. I just don't really bring him up because there's a whole lot of drama surrounding him and a whole lot of just blah, blah. I just don't care to talk about those people. His had a marker through the tag anyway. They would have voided the warranty. Oh, yeah. Lifetime satisfactory warranty on everything. No, I know you're kidding, Adam, but I don't want you to feel like I missed your post on purpose. Minor defects.
You don't know him, but you just did an interview with him.
I did not.
You didn't?
No.
Yeah.
Who said that?
I haven't recently interviewed anybody. So.
You don't know him, but you just did an interview with him? No, I didn't do an interview with him. They were talking about Crazy New York Driver. I have no idea. I've never.
The people walking by. Yeah, Delaney and Damon and all the people walking.
Oh no, somebody had asked if I knew Crazy New York, and I don't know him. I've never done an interview with him. Of course I know Dave. I'm sitting right next to him. Hello.
This is trickery. It's mirrors.
We've got that clone. Yeah.
And hairline.
Hey, Muddy Dirt.
See, that's why we're such good friends. See that the hairlines.
I suppose it's getting like right there. I got a little hair going on right there. Whatever, I don't care.
Do you think the art of not buying is sometimes
people become hoarders rather than resellers? Yeah, people become attached to inventory, no doubt about it. Can I ban the eBay is broken comments off the Facebook page? I used to delete the eBay is broken ones, but then it came an inside running joke, and so I let them go now. Dave's a true family-friendly show. Yeah, right. What are your thoughts on buying a lot of specific new items that's a low mid-brand but specific type of product isn't common? For example, say a women's Tommy Hilfiger duffel bag. As long as the price is right, you can sell anything. When it's brand new, it'll move. How do we feel about? We're not going to ask me how I feel about other resellers.
So really, here's the real question.
Hold on. My opinion on other resellers has been very publicly known. Most of you know how I feel, but please don't ask me how I feel because all it does is fuels their fire to make videos about me and try to get views, tagging off of my viewership and subscribership. So I'm not going to comment on other resellers, YouTubers, or otherwise. However, my other videos and everything else have made it pretty clear what my opinions are on most people.
Can I answer the question?
Yeah, sorry about that.
Okay. So he said what he said about the buying new low mid brand. Listen, the reality is, can it be repeated? Because let's say you buy these items, and let's say you get them for $1, and let's say you sell them for $100. And you make $10,000, and next week, next month, or next year, you can't do it again.
No, you're stuck.
You got some problems.
Because you went out and bought a new car that you can't afford to pay for.
Probably did, right? Or you had, another kid or something.
Yeah. I'm amazed to learn that 80% of what sells on eBay is brand new. Most of my stock is used. Correct. Yeah. If you have brand new stuff, as long as you're paying reasonable, it will move.
Yeah, and that's what you look at for the long term. This one off where you buy something for $1 and you sustain business on that.
People always jumped on. They're like, "Oh my god, I'm going to buy Hatchimals for $50 and sell them for $300." Great. So for 1 month, you got to make some money. But what do you do next month?
You're pulling out all the stops tonight, aren't you?
I know. Get some sleep. Wake up. Dave, you're originally from Florida. Yes.
I am.
Tired. I'm not tired. I just always yawn all the time. I'm actually going to go out. I just told you guys I'm going to Top Golf and Dave and Buster's. I don't have a driver. I don't have a driver. I'm by myself.
2.5 years to finally make the move to full time.
Congratulations on the full time money. I hope in those 2.5 years you save some money. Some investment money at least. Hey, so I don't actually have a driver to go to Top Golf and Dave and Buster's. A driver, not a driver, but you know what I mean. Anyway, so what better?
Do you mean drop you off and then you can call me and I'll come back and get you? I can come back and get you later or something. Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah. Can you did appear on our video twice. Yeah. Oh, if you're offering to drop me off and come get me later, the only problem is he'll drop me off
because somebody used to say on my YouTube channel, people would say you're an Uber driver. Remember?
Oh yes, he could Uber me in the I-8. Uber. And listen, the problem is he'd drop me off. It'd be cool, and in about 3 hours when I called him, he'd be asleep and I'd be stuck. I'd have to walk
Well, you'd have to Uber back home.
15. Well, that wouldn't be too bad. It's probably like $10.
You guys to go to auctions and buy multiple product
lines. My favorite auction closed down 2 years ago.
Item. Oh no!
Making another guest appearance.
There him is,
baby.
He's not. They saw a picture of him. You can walk over here with him if you want. You don't want to walk over here?
Can I turn the camera?
Look! Oh my gosh!
Okay.
Here comes the baby. Here comes that week old.
First YouTube appearance ever.
There he is. There he is.
Should I use this for a thumbnail?
That's him. Oh my gosh.
We should do a poll on who could guess his name, and you win $1 million because I can assure you nobody's going to win $1 million.
Nobody's gonna guess.
And then all of a sudden somebody puts it in there, goes through the dictionary or through the baby book. I don't.
Who's yelling?
The boys in there.
Oh.
Anyways, Dave Jr. No, he's already got a David Jr. Yeah, he was number 2.
Reseller in the making.
Maybe YouTuber in the making.
Maybe.
He's a part of the group.
See, family friendly.
Awesome.
Law School Rockstar just said Dave's channel is always family friendly, and he just said reference above.
We try to keep it PG.
My thought.
Casey's
thoughts on Bitcoin.
I will end the broadcast if he starts talking about that.
Bitcoin. I really.
E-baby.
It's it's.
I'm going to end the broadcast.
No, listen. I'll put it like this. Listen. So substitute everybody listening, right?
Thomas just said he knew Dave would have a really hot wife.
Yeah. Just substitute Bitcoin with the word commodity or futures, and now re-ask the question. And then I'm going to go back and say, listen, guys, all you have to do is look at the futures market or the commodities market. It doesn't matter whether it's Bitcoin, whether it's oil, whether it's corn, whether it's beans, whether it's rice. It doesn't matter. So it all does this, and it's all in what you want to put your money in.
We love to call things widgets.
Yeah, that's right. It's either commodity, it's futures, it's stocks, it's ETFs. It doesn't really matter to me. So do you want to put your money in Bitcoin?
No. Somebody said that they knew Dave would have a really hot wife. I'll screenshot that as the thumbnail.
Yeah, so it's blockchain to death. There you go. See this? When you really get into Bitcoin and understanding how the blockchains work and the coding and what it really, who's really making money off Bitcoin? The people that are making GPU video cards. NVIDIA. That's right. See, everybody if you know about blockchain, you understand what it takes to produce them, and that is who's really making the money.
Let me tell you who's really making the money. The guys making videos on YouTube about Bitcoin.
Those guys are too, because they're not spending any time. They're not spending any money.
I watched one guy who made videos on Bitcoin, and somebody had asked him what his total investment over the last year was. He said like $3,000.
Paper money is it will become obsolete because we're all just going to carry a piece of plastic in our wallet. This really
virtual coin is going to replace it.
I mean, just look at the changes in credit cards, right? So
just in 10 years,
the credit card,
15 years,
and then now we've got all of our credit cards have to have a chip on them, security chip. And then you've got half the world taking Google Pay and half the world's taking Apple Pay.
Yeah.
So
I use Apple Pay in a
yes,
couple places.
It's kind of like Amazon doing they're going to redefine shopping with a store that there are no lines. You just walk in, you pick up your product, you go out, and it automatically charges your account because they knew who you were when you walked in.
Lakeway Treasure Hunter, what's up? Apple Pay. Yeah, 17-year-old YouTubers with a PhD in Bitcoin. I love those. The 17-year-olds that have like.
I got to be honest, those guys probably understand the whole blockchain, the coding, what it takes to produce one through the algorithms. But you're telling me that a computer just running algorithms is going to make something that can be converted into money?
Yeah, no.
Ty
Lopez is not all over Bitcoin. Ty Lopez is all over whatever the trending word of the day is. If tomorrow it was toilet paper coin, he would be on the toilet paper coin coin train. Trust me. Are there any places you don't recommend shipping to? I'd probably say Iraq is not a good choice of countries to ship to.
Saudi Arabia.
No, I ship to Saudi Arabia via global shipping, but only through global shipping.
Iran, Iraq, North Korea. I mean, we got there's little.
North Korea, I'd recommend not shipping to them at any.
We got a little weird stuff going on with Russia. So I don't know.
Warren Buffett just invested $28 billion in Apple, who was trying to buy Disney.
Listen, that was completely unfounded. That was one of those Forbes articles where some writer wrote an article saying, so and so could have the money to buy this company, and it might be a good fit. The reality is, Apple and Disney there is not enough synergies to create a mesh between these two companies. I don't.
FYI, the other thing I just saw is don't ship to Florida because we are scammers and we will take your. I don't ship to shithole countries. Thomas is quoting our president. Tiny countries are a pain in the ass too. I will tell you guys. Somebody asked me this in a video a long time ago. What's the craziest place I ever shipped to? It is called the Seychelles. It is in the middle of the Indian Ocean. It is northeast of Madagascar, a couple of plane hours away. It takes 24 hours to fly from Florida to Europe to Dubai to the Seychelles on a puddle jumper plane. They purchased, get this, a PS3 and 10 games from me to stock their room for a celebrity whose kid wanted a PS3 and 10 games.
You know the coolest
Seychelles.
The coolest company I ever sold something to. And this is when an order come over for SpaceX, and you were there for that. We took pictures of the label. Remember?
I remember
the label makers went to SpaceX.
The label makers.
That's right. We had these real high tech label makers, or was it NASA?
I don't remember.
Which one was it?
I don't remember the label makers. I remember the label pictures.
No, it was a label maker.
No, I remember the pictures you took of the label.
Yeah, because it was. I've ruined my own story. I don't know. Obviously, it wasn't that exciting, but it was. I thought it was more exciting than it is. It's just.
The only cool person I've ever sold to was Adam Levine. I sold him a MacBook Mini to one of his employees, which put Adam Levine Productions on Rodeo Drive in Beverly Hills, but it said care of Adam's employee. Literally said care of Adam's employee. So I don't suspect that Adam Levine pressed the little button to buy it. He probably just gave her permission. However, it's still shipped to him, and that counts. Can I do a show on how to do the upcoming to charge sales tax for your state? Yeah, Melissa, I have a video on that. I'll find it for you. I'll shoot it.
Vintage puppets to Universal Studios.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, we've had some people sell some stuff. Somebody sold Oprah an ice cream churning machine.
He says he sold something to Angelina Jolie, or at least the house she lives in France. Hey man, that's pretty cool.
You're welcome, Casey, for changing the Bitcoin
section. What Dave into? SpaceX? No, I'm not. I'm not into anything.
I think Elon Musk is pretty cool, and I think he's smart as crap. And I think the fact that he landed 2 rockets back was awesome.
Now, listen, let me tell you why I think he's smart.
He lost the third one.
Him and
he didn't divorce his wife.
Him and some really smart people figured out when they released that Tesla Roadster from that rocket that they launched where it was going to go. And what's super interesting is then another guy that's a space engineer figured out in 70 years that Roadster is going to come back to Earth. And companies are already talking about they'll be ready in 70 years to grab it and bring it in and put it in a museum because it's the only thing that's ever traveled through space and could actually come back for some reason. It was an article today on. It was all over the news. It was crazy.
Phyllis, yes, I have a video on global shipping program. It is just an option that you check in the box when you make a listing to ship global shipping. Don't use the international one, use the global shipping program one. And if you sell an item to an overseas person, it goes to eBay's Kentucky warehouse, just like anything else, and you're covered. We try to list 30 or 40 items a day. Why didn't you go watch the launch? Is that like a 3.5 hour, 4 hour drive to Kennedy? 2.5, 3 hours? Yeah, I just didn't feel like driving that far. I had a friend that I know that was out there, Trevor Martin, a big YouTube video gamer. He got a really great video of it from like 5 different cameras. Him and his fiance. Sorry, Trevor. Him and his girlfriend. Putting a ring on it for him.
You just hurt me right in my hurt spot with your Marvel. That's amazing.
Oh, Stephanie,
that's nice.
Best friend worked on Marvel movies. That's pretty cool.
Shop for all the Marvel movie sets. That's awesome. That's
it's
my thrifts in movies. That's so cool right there. See, that's when you love what you're doing.
Stephanie, tell me in a message, private message me what kind of items you sold to them, and like if they're anywhere in movies that we can catch it. That'd be pretty coll. The most impressive thing about Elon Musk is the hair transplant he got. He was bald at 30, and now he has a full head of hair. Well, when you have $5 billion,
well, he doesn't have very much now. He
pissing the money away on rockets to ship cars.
He self-funds all these rockets.
Yeah. Oh yeah. What do you spend $130 million on that rocket? That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
10% of his net worth. Good Lord. We sold a camera to Disney. I saw Trev and Chelsea. They had a great video. You went and saw him in person? I haven't seen Trev and Chelsea since a year ago when I met him. When I stole his car.
The keys
to his car. Yeah, I should have held him ransom. He could have paid me. Mark Paul says Disney sends buyers out. That's pretty cool. We're going to have to run so soon. I just realized what time it is, so I'm going to have to let all of you guys go. It's almost 10 o'clock.
Oh,
I know, right?
9:40.
9:40. At 10 o'clock, Dave & Buster's becomes 21 and over, so I got to get there before the kiddos, Anyways.
Show something to a guy living in a cardboard box.
Thomas is.
Come on, man. Well, what's the address? Cardboard box in San Francisco. What? Come on, man. Come on. That's good.
That's messed up.
Hey, Thomas, I will use that.
That's not
very
right.
soon.
I don't care who you
about how
right.
I shipped something to a guy living in a city in a cardboard box.
Anyways, I gotta go. I gotta do stuff that's important, and I got a whole bunch of messages from all you fine people about the VIP group. If you message me about it, I'll answer them as soon as we're off here. I gotta get in my car and drive away and go real fast. Run. Anyways, thanks a lot everybody for joining. 177 people. Like button before you go, because I'm sure we only have 100 likes if I had to guess. 97. I was pretty close. Anyways, like button. Living in a van down by the river. Yeah. Comment down below any more questions. Dave can check it out, answer them for you. I'll answer them. He'll be back on his channel. I'll link that below. Thanks, everyone. Donations, super chats, appreciate all of it. VIP group, always open. Message me privately on Facebook, and I will get to you right away. Have a wonderful weekend. See you next time.